Monster storms! Hurricanes thrive off warm ocean waters, but as the global temperatures have been rising, so has the ocean's surface temperature, meaning more water vapor in our atmosphere. This increase of water in our atmosphere causes more precipitation, larger tropical storms, and when it's hurricane season, well, you get the picture. Category 4 and 5 hurricanes, like Katrina and Haiyan, are likely to become more common in the future if temperatures continue to soar. What is a hurricane? How does it happen? A hurricane is a tropical storm with winds that can exceed speeds up to 74 miles per hour. Hurricanes are generated in low-pressure areas, and their key ingredient is water vapor. Hurricanes are abundant in the Atlantic Ocean due to the water's warm surface. Hence, the water evaporates, creating water vapors, which then turn into the storm clouds. The low pressure is what causes the spiraling motion of the wind. Hurricanes can cause grave damage to anything laying in its path. The hurricane intensity scale shows the strength of hurricanes in 5 different categories. Category 1 being the most minimal damage, tree branches being torn off, mobile homes unanchored, and Category 5, the most catastrophic damage you can get, complete roof failure on many buildings, some buildings destroyed, severe window and door damage, and mobile homes destroyed. Category 4 and 5 hurricanes are likely to be seen more in the future. In late August of 2005, Hurricane Katrina slammed into the southeastern region of the United States. Katrina caused some damage to Florida as a Category 1 hurricane, then gained speed as it moved towards Louisiana, turning into a destructive Category 5 hurricane with wind speeds up to 175 miles per hour. Katrina is most famous for its damage to the levees in New Orleans, causing massive floods covering around 80% of the city. New Orleans was left with $81 million in structural damage. The death toll is estimated to be in the thousands. Hurricane Haiyan occurred not too long ago, on November 8, 2013, ripping through the Philippines. Haiyan would be classified as a Category 4 hurricane in the United States, with wind speeds up to 195 miles per hour. One witness proclaimed that the Philippines looked like a giant hand had crushed the country. 80% of the structures have been demolished by the hurricane, estimating $69 million in damages. ABC 7 News announced that the death toll is up to about 10,000 now. Climate change is a normal process the planet goes through. Temperatures fluctuate as well as the weather and so on. But global warming seems to be having its input in climate change as well. Climate change is occurring 10 to 100 times faster than in the past, and ecosystems will find it hard to adjust, announces Ann C. Mulkern and ClimateWire. It wasn't until about 1970 that global temperatures began to rise rapidly. The climate's temperature has risen by 2 to 11% according to the model projections from IPCC. Anthropogenic warming is looked upon as a likely reason this rapid temperature change is occurring. As well as many other aspects of nature that will be affected by global warming, hurricanes are likely to take a turn for the worse. We can't prevent these changes, the damage is done, but there still is hope. Global temperatures have risen 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit since the 1880s, but the crazy part is that 2/3 of that rise have occurred after 1975. It is likely the culprits to this temperature surge are none other than our own people. The EPA even quotes that human activities are responsible for almost all of the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere over the last 150 years. The more greenhouse gases we produce, the thicker the ozone layer becomes, thus trapping more of the sun's radiation. This causes our planet's temperatures to rise unnaturally fast. We have to make changes, people. Observe your surroundings. Hurricane Katrina destroyed New Orleans as it swept through, but the aftermath is what got the city the worst. New Orleans is built below sea level. After the levees collapsed, the city was drowning in up to 20 feet of water. Become educated on global warming and how you can help to stop it. Did you know that the US gets 84% of its energy from fossil fuels? From heating our homes and running our cars to providing energy for large industries. And don't forget that horrible methane gas provided by gassy cows. Category 4 and 5 hurricanes are likely to be more abundant in our future. To help prevent the overwhelming floods caused by hurricanes splashing large bodies of water onto land, flood walls are being put up in many areas. If you must move into an area prone to hurricanes, see that your house is made up of concrete walls. Concrete, as opposed to wood and other materials, has been known to withstand hurricanes as the non-concrete houses are torn to shreds. What can we do about this global warming? First things first, we need to stop burning fossil fuels and use renewable energy. Wind power, solar energy, hydroelectric power. Fossil fuels are a major cause of global warming, and they won't be on this earth forever. Things we the people can do as individuals are buy energy efficient vehicles, carpool or use public transit. Lay off the hairspray and other aerosols. Invest in some solar panels, have them built on your rooftop. And simply just turn off the lights when you leave a room. Avoid using household appliances as much as you can. Even not using your cell phone can help out a lot, because in the end, you're going to have to charge it. All these little things use fossil fuels. Get out and help! Each one of us is responsible for taking care of this planet, including the people on it. One person can make a difference. $1 can make a difference.